Hello everybody, hope everybody had a good weekend. Welcome back. I hope you're ready for part 2 to finish this traveler's notebook because I am. So in part 1 I showed you how to cover your notebook, and I showed you how to do it on one only because it's the same process for all three. So here are all mine. I picked out 2 cactus and then this one with flowers. Remember, mine is going to be a llama theme. So here are all mine. And for the purpose of this video, I just went ahead and cut out my papers. So this video won't take long and we can be done with the cover today. Okay, so you're going to need some chipboard or something thick for your cover. I am using cereal box. So this is what I will be using. And remember, you need 2 pages, 2 pieces of paper for to cover your cover. So one's for the front and then one will be for the inside. So let's get started on that. Oh, and the measurements for these are 9 1/8 across, and then down is 6 1/8. Okay, so I didn't realize that my camera had cut off. I guess I don't have that much storage. So before I cut off, I was telling you about the measurements, which are right here. And I glued the cover. That's the part that you didn't get to see. I did glue the cover, and as you can see, there's a little bit of extra. I don't know if you remember in part 1, I told you how even if I measure, it still comes out a little bit big, or so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut around, but I prefer to have extra than not to have extra. It's better to have that extra piece to work with instead of not having it and then not knowing what to do because you need extra paper. Okay, so now I'm going to glue the inside paper. So go ahead and just look around, check around. If there's any extra paper, go ahead and cut that off. And you are done with your cover. Okay, so now once you are done with the cover, you're gonna round the corners if you want. You don't have to, but it's something that I do like doing. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my corner rounder, and I always like to use 1/2 inch. Didn't cut well, but it's okay because you can use your scissors to clean the corners. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean all four. Okay, once you are done with that, the next step is to do the holes on the bottom so you can lace your elastic thread for your notebooks. So this is what it's gonna look like at the end. When we're done, we're almost there. So let me get the thread that I would be using. Okay, so I'm gonna be using white elastic. I ordered this off of Amazon. If you don't have any, you can find some at Hobby Lobby. So these are some of the choices. During Christmas time, Hobby Lobby will put these colors. The gold one, the silver one, and the red one. These are Christmas edition. It says right there, Christmas crafts. These are thicker. So I prefer the one that's not too thick because it's easier to tie. But that's one choice. You can find them during Christmas time. They also carry this gold one. I don't remember if I've seen silver, but this is on their, this is the regular all year round, and it's not that thick. I usually get mine, it's $1.99, but I usually get mine when they have their 50% off on ribbon and trim, because you will get it for $1 or 99 cents. So, but this is the one that I like using, this white one here. I do not measure how far I want them to be. I just kind of make a little dot, eyeball it. You don't want it too close to the edge of the notebook, the hole, but you also don't want it really in, because remember, the string is gonna go over the notebook when you put your string. So if it's really close to the edge, you don't want it to mess up or tear over time, but you don't want it to really inside, because then it won't fit well. You can measure your holes, how far you want them apart. I don't. I just kind of eyeball it, like I said. And I do the same thing with the bottom part. I kind of just eyeball it. And you can use any type of hole puncher if you know you don't have to have anything, you know, just a small hole puncher, because obviously the holes are gonna be small. I do have the We Are the Memory Keepers, the big bite, so that's what I use. And I use the smallest one, which is the 1/8, because I don't need anything big. Okay, so I made the 3 holes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do them on the bottom side. Okay, so once you're done with that, okay, remember you have 3 holes on the bottom and 3 on the top. So you're going to get your elastic and you're going to start at the bottom on the hole that is on the right side, my right side. Right there. So you're gonna take it up to the first hole on the right side. And now you're gonna string it through the middle one and you're gonna come down to the middle one as well. Right there. Now you're going to put it on the third bottom hole, the one on the left side. Just like that. Now I'm gonna go up again to the third one on the left side, my left. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in there in the middle one and bring it down. And this is where you get ready to cut the bottom. So I'm just gonna cut. Even if you have a little bit extra, it's okay. Try not to so you won't waste a lot of your material, but this is where you're going to attach them and tie them together. You do want a little bit of room to be able to put the notebooks. You don't want it too tight. I usually like to do my tie towards the middle or the end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut a little bit right there. And now I'll have to string that through the middle, put it in there, and tie. So you're going to tie. Just like that. Now you can cut a little bit off so it can look a little bit cleaner. And you're done. See? Now you can put your notebooks, arrange them in the way that you want. You're going to have 4 strings of the elastic. So there's one extra one. This one is for the notebook that I will be showing you how to do the notebook. But that's how you do your cover for your TN. See? All right, well, this is it for the cover. I will show you in part 3 how to do the notebook, and then we can finish decorating our traveler's notebook and finish doing the pockets.